Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, what's up? I'm back, the man behind the mask who doesn't wear a mask. Here to bring you a little update with the channel. Some new things going on with the channel, some old things going on, some things ending, some new beginnings. So let's start off with, there's some new series that I'm going to start on the channel now. Let's go through them. First, we have monthly skip beat reactions. These are live recorded videos where I read through the newest released chapters of the Skip Beat manga. They'll usually be split into two parts because Screencast-O-Matic only records 15 minutes of footage, and it usually takes me about 20 to 30 minutes to finish reading each chapter. So that's a series going to be coming. It'll all be recorded live unless like the video fucks up on me somehow to where I can't record it or to where it doesn't save. It'll be, where am I going with this? It'll be live, so all my reactions will be my first time reading a chapter, first time getting to it. I won't have read the chapter before starting the episode, and I'll read the chapters about slightly after when they come out. Not exactly when they come out, because usually they're not translated yet. I usually wait till the first of the month afterwards to read the chapter from the previous month, just to make sure that somebody translated it and stuff. I have the first chapter that I'm reviewing already recorded. I'm going to upload that right after I upload this. I'm going to upload part 1 today, part 2 tomorrow, and then we go from there. Next week I'll do the chapter after that. The week after that next week I'll do chapter 278. The week after I'll do chapter 279, and then I'll be caught up so we can do it as a monthly thing. So that's what we got going on here. Inspired by the likes of Indivisible, I feel the need to just search out more Kickstarters and more Indiegogo projects to give them a spotlight. I'm a relatively unknown channel, but still, any form of fucking exposure that these Kickstarters and Indiegogos can get is good on my watch. I've already supported a Kickstarter and an Indiegogo by this point. I've supported Mighty Number 9. I've supported Indivisible. Hopefully, Lab Zero gets the funds to make that game. Though by the looks of the pacing of their Indiegogo, it looks like they might not reach their goal. They only have about 4 days left as of right now, and that's sad. These Kickstarters and stuff is mostly just going to be video game stuff that I'm going to be talking about. There may be a part, like a random odd episode where I talk about like an anime or a manga, if one of those pop up on Kickstarter, like any form of animation Kickstarter I might check out. But mostly I'm just going to be searching through the video game Kickstarters and Indiegogos, giving them a spotlight. And if any of them comes with a prototype of any sort, like Indivisible did, I'm going to play the prototype. Assuming it's on a system that I can play the prototype on, I'm going to play the prototype. Speaking of which, expect another Indivisible video. I'm going to do the Indivisible prototype PC version. And that'll be the first of that Kickstarter Watch Out gameplay prototype part. With every video that I do discussing one of the Indiegogos or Kickstarters, I'll put a link to the project so that you can go fund it yourself down in the description. It'll be right at the very top of the description, so you won't even have to like click the show more button to see it. It'll be right at the very top, so you can't miss it. So yeah, and in the regular watch out videos that aren't the gameplay videos, I'll also put the link to the Kickstarter slash Indiegogo in the video at the very end. I'll make sure I have enough time to put it at the very end of the video for those. An offshoot of the Mason Plays series, we have the Floor 13 Plays series. Basically, anytime we have a game night on the floor and I bring out my PS4, I'm guaranteed to record some of the footage from these gameplays. I think a few of them have already gone up, a Skullgirls video and a Injustice video, stuff like that. There won't be any regular schedule. It'll basically just be anytime we decide to get together, like get a bunch of the floor mates together, play games and stuff. So that's that series. It's basically just an offshoot of Mason Plays. Speaking of shows that already happen, shows that are already going on, new seasons are coming. Some of the shows I'm going to end their season prematurely. Just 2 of them, I believe. Yeah, just 2 of my shows I'm going to end their current season prematurely. We have Mason Beats Season 4 coming. Season 4, I'm going to decide to start earlier than 2016, just because I felt like making the logo right now, so I just want to start using that logo. But Mason Beats Season 4 is happening. Basically, the next Mason Beats video you see on the channel will be Season 4. At least any that I haven't uploaded yet. If I've already uploaded it and it's scheduled to release sometime after this video, it'll come out. But otherwise, pretty much you can expect the first episode of Mason Beats Season 4 to be Blaze Blue. Me beating Blaze Blue's one of the arcade modes for one of the characters. That'll kickstart Season 4. We're going to be playing on PC. I plan on expanding a bit more of my PC library with games that my computer can at least handle. If it's a game my computer can't handle, I'll get the PS4 version once my PS4 gets fixed. Oh, speaking of which, my PS4 is broke. Broke as fuck right now. So, and this is the second time it broke within the past 3 months. So, around the time when the first Street Fighter V beta started was when it broke the first time, and now it's broken again. It's not even the blue light. It's something similar to the blue light, but it's not the blue light itself. Anyway, we're playing on PC, mostly visual novels on the PC front. I plan to do a Mason Beats take 2 of Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan, because they released the DLC for it that basically updates so many of the systems and includes voice acting and stuff. So expect a take 2 of one of the only games that Mason Beats actually managed to finish. I'll be doing some PS3 games. Still gotta finish Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Still gotta finish the original Neptunia. Started both of those videos on PS3. Still gotta finish them for the series. Vita games. Not many Vita games outside of JRPGs that you can expect. Some fighting games. I got like Darkstalkers on my Vita and stuff like that. But mostly just JRPGs you can expect from the Vita front. Some of the Neptunia games you can expect. Persona 4, I might do a Mason Beats of Persona 4 Golden. I just bought, probably should save this for new game pickups video, but I just bought Freedom Wars Ragnarok Odyssey Ace for the Vita. I also bought Final Fantasy Type 0 for the PS4. We'll get to that once my PS4 gets repaired. We're gonna play some SNES games. One of the first games in the Mason Beats series, besides probably like Mason Beats Silent Rob 3D, is Mason Beats Sky Blazer. We gotta finish Sky Blazer. It's where the series started. It's pretty much where the series started. So we're getting back to some Super Nintendo games. We'll get to playing my favorite game of all time, Front Mission, for Mason Beats. We'll do that. PS1 games. We still gotta finish Nightmare Creatures. Still gotta finish Mega Man X5. Still gotta finish Mega Man X4, Mega Man 8. Gotta finish Twisted Metal 4. Mega Man Legends. I'm planning on starting a Mason Beats of Legends 1 and 2. So expect those. NES games. We never finished Mason Beats Mega Man 2. So that'll be on the list next time Mega Month pops up. Or who knows, maybe we might do it outside of Mega Month. PSP games. I have some PSP games downloaded on my Vita. Mostly just Corpse Party. So we might see a Corpse Party Mason Beats at some point. N64 games, I'll play a few of those. Maybe do like a arcade mode beating of Smash Brothers, the original Smash Brothers. And Genesis games, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. We still haven't beaten that. We started Michael Jackson's Moonwalker all the way near the start of the channel. We haven't beaten it yet. We need to beat it. Just beat it. I didn't even intend. That was an accidental pun, and I am so happy that that pun happened. Anyway, we're also Mason Beats Season 3 was a bit scarce on the uploads department, mostly due to laziness and the rise of Fighting Daily taking up most of my videos. Mason Plays and Fighting Daily replacing Mason Beats pretty much. I haven't exactly been trying to beat many games as of late. Mostly just been playing multiplayer and stuff. So Mason Beats is going to get amped up. We're going to have more frequent uploads from the series. Maybe almost to the point of one upload a day. Maybe one upload every 2 days, one upload every day, something like that. More frequent uploads. And another series, Season 2 of Drawing with Mason, was practically non-existent. It had one episode in it so far. So I'm going to do the season finale of DWM Season 2, and then we're going to hop into DWM Season 3 immediately after. I don't know when first episode of DWM Season 3 is going to come out. It's a series that's harder for me to produce because it's about sitting a bunch of making sure a bunch of cameras are fully charged up, sitting them in a perfect spot where they can look upon the page, and then drawing in front of the camera, make sure I don't fuck up, and making sure I don't make it too long, and then speeding all the footage up. It's a long process. It's the most time-consuming series for me to do. But Season 3, I promise, will have more episodes to it. Maybe even some how-to draw episodes with it. So yeah, Drawing with Mason, Season 3. Expect that soon. And we have a bunch of shows that are just going to continue the way they are. Mason Attempts, it's not going to change. It's pretty much going to be the same thing. It's Mason Attempts, Final Fantasy 15 episode Duskaye, or however you pronounce it. That's in my channel inbox. It's waiting for me to it's waiting for me to put a publish date on it. I have it like private right now. It'll eventually have a publish date. Fighting Daily, of course, is going to continue. It's my most populated series at this point. Probably even compiling all 3 seasons of Mason Beats together, Fighting Daily probably has more videos, and probably a good chunk of those Mason Beats videos are Fighting Daily. Griff's Comic Quest, I got a Harley Quinn comic book that I'm reading through. I'm going to review that once I'm done. Mason Plays, going to continue as usual. The Mass Bomb Lunchtime Brawls, we still have 5 unaired episodes of the Lunchtime Brawls. Retard comments, once I get more stupid comments, I'm going to read them. And then, of course, Griff manga and anime impressions. I got 2 mangas that I'm waiting to get to that I just bought. One of them is like Girls und Panzer. So expect that to be the next manga review.